Hey everybody, how's it going? Jeff here. Welcome to another chill daytime stream. Last couple weeks I've been working on picking up extra shifts on Thursdays to get ready for my trip next month, and I decided to just take this week off and give myself my normal amount of time off. But then I also decided that I was going to clean the garage today. So we are starting the daytime stream a little early, although not much earlier than I would have preferred, unfortunately. I meant to start like an hour ago. But yeah, we're going to be doing more Mass Effect Andromeda this morning. Later on today, hopefully we'll be doing some more Grounded with Enigma. But we'll have to see how things roll out later on in the day. But for now, yeah, let's just chill out a little bit in Andromeda. So the first thing I want to do is actually... Can I go back? I want to head back up to the Tempest. Because we have some Apex stuff. What the hell is that? Oh, weird. I didn't realize we got like a different thing when we... Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize there was a, like, because we've only left from Paradise before, I think, so. Alright. Let's see here.
Hello?
Hello, Suvi. I love your voice. Alright, strike team missions. Let's see. Yes, Tango. Good for you. Oscar. Come on. Ah, good, Oscar. And golf. Oh, that's a lot of successes right there. Alright. So let's see who we have. What do we got going on first? Okay, so... Silver... Okay, so silver, 10 mission funds, silver item. Can I send out... Hilo, I always forget what they have. So, hostage situation, and we need a hero, and outlaws, but not silent and deadly. Okay, not that one. 5 mission funds, but it's gold. I would rather have the 10 mission funds, I think. Alright, and then... Let's see, who's up next? Golf. Bribe attempt, remnant, and no room for error. That one. Unless I can... Nope. Let's do this. 4. Oof. Are they better for... Not even close to better for that. I'll take it. And then Ket alien presence hostage. These guys are not as good. Okay. So, bribe attempt and... Bribe attempt. Got it. Whoops. Neither one of them work for me, so let's send Tango on that one, and Oscar on that one. There we go. And let's collect our rewards. Still no new cryopod stuff. Oh, should I check the trap? Wait for the trap to spring. Take a look real quick. Oop, wrong way. So I hope everybody's having a good week. I definitely took some time off, and I'm Meant to stream last night, but I ended up, like, I did something to my back in the last 2 days, which is causing, like, a real problem with my neck and my right shoulder. And I have not been able to figure out what it was.
Pathfinder.
Ah, there we go.
The trap you set in the cargo bay. We got Blip. I think something's in there.
Did we get a new pet? I'm still not entirely sure where I set the... You know what? I'm not going to wait for this thing to come up. There we go. All right, what do we got?
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal.
Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's a spamster!
Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you.
Butterfly, how's it going? Happy Thursday indeed. Oh, it says no, we have a new
You're the most
spamster.
adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay.
I'm sure as hell not letting it off on Eladin. Oh, vacation almost over. That sucks. Yeah, like I was saying, I've been picking up extra hours on Thursdays and Fridays, like the last month to get ready for my vacation next month. But like, I was definitely hitting too much burnout. I was like, this week, just taking the days off.
How about a nice warm cage in my
Is it a
quarters
hairless
and
hamster,
all
or
the
is it just
cereal
weirdly
you can eat?
smooth?
Guess everybody around here needs a home.
Hairless hamsters are weird. How did that help my viability? It was only on the ship. Whatever. Okay. So that's gonna be in my quarters, I'm guessing. Also, we're on this hot-ass planet. I cannot be wearing this jacket. We gotta get our outfit changed up here. There we go. Spamster! He's so cute! Do we have any new email? Okay, we do. Remnant Brain Rider. Okay, so just for fun, I decided I'd blast the Remnant data core with energy to see what it would do. First, use the battery off the Nomad. Don't tell Gil. Nothing. Then a Mass Effect field. Biotics. Cora helped. Still nothing. And then I took it to Jala and made him do his bioelectricity thing. Jack. Oh, so it's not... They don't use biotics. The Angara used something else that's just super similar. Jackpot. The entire thing lit up. Got it all on my Omni tool. Ever see synapses firing? It was like that. I mean, this data core is almost like a tiny remnant brain. So that's cool. Not sure how exactly I'm going to apply this to getting at the data, though. Peebs. Serum update. Oh, that's right. The crazy people. Been monitoring Scavenger. You administered serum to. His neural responses have improved dramatically, and he looks to be making progress. But, and this is the weird part, he does seem to be displaying signs of slight depression. Whatever was affecting his brain chemistry seems to have been releasing dopamine into his system, and now he's suffering withdrawal. Oof. I feel that. Yay for mental health medication. I think he'll even out after a few weeks, but I'm keeping an eye on him. In the meantime, I'll forward my results to the Nexus. If we're lucky, we can use this to stop neural decay before it begins. If I recall, when we gave this guy this thing, we kind of badgered him into it. He did not agree to being, like, remotely monitored from space. So, Been outside on and off today. It's too hot. Yeah, it's like the last 2 weeks, like for... Last 2 weeks, it's been like hovering around like mid 40s, and then like you get down into the 30s, and then the last like 3 days, it's suddenly gotten up to like 80 degrees. And it's like, okay, fucking spring is here. Hence me spending the afternoon today cleaning out the garage. I think it's probably safe to put away the snowblower. Sellers, wanted to send my appreciation for clearing my dear friend Sanjeev's name. I hate to imagine the ordeal he was subjected to by the exiles who took him, but it does my heart good to know that he will be remembered as a faithful member of this incredible endeavor and not a traitor. Perhaps now I can finally put the Nexus revolts behind me and start looking towards the future. Acknowledged. Alright. So let's go visit Peebee. Yeah, I'm going to do that today. I'm going to haul everything out of the garage, sweep it out, like, use my air compressor to blow it out, and then, like, reorganize everything so all the winter stuff is stored, like, where you can't get it, and, like, the spring and summertime stuff is out and easily accessible, and then like clean out the car, get it in, like do the tire pressure, all that stuff. I've got a big afternoon ahead of me, so hence the early stream. Hawk, how you doing? Cool.
Hey there, got a sec?
I
Sure.
have tomorrow off too, technically, but I have a doctor's appointment because I had some like lab work done yesterday, and now I have to go see my doctor tomorrow about it all. And I'm sure it's gonna be like, yeah, your diet is shit. You know, you need to cholesterol, all that stuff. And it's like, oh, that's just gonna fuck up my whole ass day. Like, we'll see how much tomorrow feels like a day off.
I've been having 0
Kids are at school, so.
daydreams. Me too.
And surprisingly
What if I
enough,
get to
too,
sweet place and make the
an
dream a
ADD kid and ADHD kid are not great for cleaning out garages.
Absolutely.
They'll help a little bit, but then they'll get distracted by all the toys they forgot about.
Back to business, Pathfinder.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk
I'm
again
in the
later.
business
You know it.
of pleasuring your business. But I'm also in the business of exploring. So back to business. I wish I could land at any of the specific like landing or forward bases, but I have to go. Do I only have the Sidewinder? Do I not have the Sidewinder 6? Don't. You know what? I can't. Shoot, I have to land. This is such bullshit. I should have done some research work. Oh no, the kids had their spring break like 2 weeks ago. They've been back in school for at least about 2 weeks now, so. We seem to have it earlier here than even other parts of the state too, though, so. It's like my nieces live like 2.5, 3 hours away, and they had theirs after the kids did too, so. Hold on, back to the frickin' ship. I hate that I can't just... I hate that when you're, like, leaving the ship and you're in the loadout screen, you can't back out. That's one of, like... Okay, this game has a lot of complaints, you know, it's glitchy, it's whatever. This is also the best combat in any Mass Effect game that's ever been.
Hello?
Like, how balanced it is and how you can change around so much stuff. And your movement. And I might get shit for this, like, saying anything good about Mass Effect Andromeda, but, like, being able to move and run, like, fully open area... it's not just like hallways and tunnels, and the camera isn't stuck behind you, and the jump jets and everything. This is one, like, in that aspect, this is the best Mass Effect game. But they won't let me back the frick out, and I don't think the other games let me do it either, too, so I probably shouldn't complain. Okay, so we need the Observer 5, the Deep Impact 5, and the Sidewinder 6. So remember that. Observer 5, Deep Impact 5, Sidewinder 6. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Hold on, I have to take the mods off first. Okay. And then 10 weeks of school left for me, then right into summer camp. Oh! Like, is it like a fun summer camp, though? Or is it like you taking classes? How do I... There's a way to recycle parts, I thought. Okay. Oh, I can't deconstruct this. Why can't I deconstruct this? Because it's equipped. Shit. Back to the armory. There we go. Alright, and augmentations. Do I want anything? Power damage. I don't want power damage. I want actual damage. Coolant, oh, that would not be a half bad idea on that coolant unit. That is not a bad one, especially since when I'm using the... Oh, I'm not standing still, though. The Observer's the sniper rifle, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So the... I was going to say the... Restore 25% of shields when the clip empties would be good, but only for the shotgun. I'm going to be up close and personal with that. I don't know why it keeps, like, defaulting back to 1 as soon as you get past 4. Okay. There's my observer. And... Deep impact. Yeah, let's do extra damage. Nine weeks, what? That's like the whole damn summer. 9 weeks? Oh, you don't? Okay, that's the reason why I can keep doing this with the... Maybe we want to look at some of the other weapons. Like, with the exception of the Sidewinder, I've been using all Observer stuff. Because it's what I'm used to, and it's what I like. But maybe we should, you know, look at something else. Alright, well that'll do for now. Man, I find the older I get, like, just seasons go by so much quicker. It's not even funny. Alright, that'll do. I hope I did that right. Alright, now let's go back to Eladin. Don't really have any good desert stuff. Midas Touch is 2 gold. Let's go. And flip a Yui, and here we go. Got any fun plans for the weekend, or still just more? Oh, I guess your vacation's coming to the end. Maybe you have to work. Whoops. And map it out. Headed to New Tuchanka. Rainbow, how's it going? Did you start your new job yet? Yay, how is it? You loving it? Oof, that does not work for me. The shotgun's slightly bigger. Is this how I just had this? No. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. It's still super weird that, like, the assault rifle is so... Is it smaller than the... I think it actually is slightly, but I'm not going to mess with this. Fuck that. Okay. We're back. Can't wait to go in later today. It's 77 here. Oh. Yeah, it's probably around that here already. Hot dog in 2 hours, then bring my best friend to the airport so we can ban a new... I mean, hey, you know, like, I'm gonna go see my big sister and my best friend next month, and, like, there's gonna be no streams or anything like that whole week, so it's gonna be like I'm abandoning all of my other social people, so let's not think about it like that, huh?
Pathfinder. Life support at 100%.
All right, let's go meet with the residents of New Tuchanka.
Move along. No outsiders. She's with me, human Pathfinder.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have heard not.
It's been a while.
Jorgel Struck sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is
I am
friends
cleaning the
with
garage
Nexus.
out later, though.
Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
Let us in, Krogan. That seems like a terrible thing to say to a Krogan.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help. Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in. But Drac, didn't I tell you?
But Drake!
I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here. Good.
I will say, though, I put up that poll on what we should do for Extra Life this year between Kingdom Hearts and, like, Mario. Whether it's, like, starting with Mario 1 and sequentially, or just, like, doing Mario 64. I'm getting a severe amount of anxiety about it, because, like, that game, like, whatever we end up doing, I've got to be, okay, we got to get the appropriate prizes. Is it going to be fun? Can I do it for 24 hours? Will it last 24 hours? And, like, that's the problem with Twitter polls, because so, like, as time goes on, fewer and fewer people use Twitter. And a bunch of the people I know who tune into the Extra Life streams, and that's the only stream they tune into every year, they don't use Twitter anyways. They're just personal friends, and they don't ever watch anything other than the Extra Life ones. Fuck! Ugh. Alright, hold on 1 second. I will be right back. Oh, I forgot to level up our skills. We'll do that in a moment, too. Rainbow, I appreciate that. Like, part of it is like, okay, we got to come up with prizes. Mario stuff is really easy to get and not super expensive. Kingdom Hearts will definitely, like, take me the full 24 hours, but finding decent Kingdom Hearts, like, merch for prizes can be kind of tough. But, like, if I'm willing to spend a little more, it tends to be a little bit more awesome. And also, you know, what people want to watch. I don't know. Speaking of what people want to watch, we're doing this chill daytime stream today. Later tonight, hopefully, we're going to be doing more Grounded with my good buddy Enigma. And I finally caught up on uploads. And if anybody wants to watch Enigma be an absolute Q unit and like basically solo a boss in that game, the last stream got uploaded to the YouTube channel. So go check that out. From my perspective, it was the most intense game of like name pong ever. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I couldn't see what he was doing, but it was nuts. All right, let's see here. So Drac, 10 points. Jesus. We're gonna go. Okay, we can't do either of his rank 6s for the last two things. Can we do rank 6 for... We can't do rank 6 for anything. Oh, that's why they have so many points. Okay, that makes sense. Let's put some points in shotgun, clip size, and sniper rifle. Clip size again. And now I can start actually working on my my tech and biotic stuff soon too. True. You're not wrong. I don't know. It's like one day a year. Like theoretically, as evidenced by what we're doing now, the Extra Life stream doesn't necessarily end with the Extra Life stream. It's 6 months later, and I'm still working on this game, so...
Pathfinder must think she's pretty tough to just stroll in here.
Yeah, I do.
They're testing you, seeing if you'll... You hear Gorak and his team try... Soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear in the wildlife out there.
I've killed more wildlife than you have, I bet.
said something about a worm.
Not a worm. The
worm. Yes.
Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
See, that's the other thing. It brings Jeff Wife into it more. Right now, Mario is winning. Overall. Reggie keeps voting horror game, which isn't one of the choices, but she's commented at least 3 or 4 different places, horror game. So, one of these years, maybe I'll end up doing like the Outlast or something like that. I need a good horror game that will actually be scary for me, that I can like competently do and not like freak out and quit halfway through the 24-hour stream. So, okay, this worm. We've been hearing about this worm since we got to Eladin. It's gotta be the architect, right? Because they come up out of the ground and they're like... It's not so much a worm as it is like a... Tritopus. You know, it's like a body with like 3 giant legs and it's all robotic. But like, I've seen them, they come up out of the ground. It wouldn't surprise me if they move around underneath the earth. Is it dangerous? Plows down everything in his path. So is it dangerous?
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. It doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'm thinking, like, we've been hearing a noise when we've been out, like, in the wild, driving around. I'm thinking that's probably the worm. But again, we've seen no sign or anything like that. Geneticist assistant. Okir?
I'll track it down.
Whoa, why are we talking about Okir?
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. Okir? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
Oh, that's bad.
No? Maybe? What was on it?
That's really bad.
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Morden?
Anyway, it's encrypted.
Morden is definitely my favorite.
Wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
Morden's definitely my favorite Solarian. My favorite scientist Solarian. However, Okir, that's Grunt's daddy. He made the ultimate Krogan. And I love me, you know, Grunt was a member of our crew. I dearly love him. He also engineered and murdered and sent to their deaths a lot of genophage-resistant Krogan. Or just crazy, bloodthirsty Krogan. Lot of crazy tank bread. Not like Saren's tank bread. He was trying to get like we're getting like down to like our fucking reptile brain Krogan. And as soon as I make the most vicious, violent, powerful one that can withstand the genophage, like that's the one. And that was Grunt! But Grunt ended up being a big sweetheart. You know what? I could stop talking and just say who was Dr. Okier. This is after Mass Effect 2. So they should theoretically know about Grunt. Maybe.
You talk about Dr. Okier like I should know who that is.
Dr. Okier was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics and possibly curing the genophage.
And as far as we know,
And not
Grunt
using
is immune to the
genetic
genophage.
mutation approach the initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
Yeah, but it's a junker, so I'm not too worried about it. Officer Varen Jerky. They brought Varen with them. By Corton Ewoods. Yes, real genuine Varen jerky, just like your Battle Master used to make. It's the man, like the Varen on. We met some Varen in Mass Effect 2 on Tuchanka, and it was just a big sweetheart. Like we actually could buy jerky and feed it to him or something, a Varen treat, and it was it's a violent reptilian kind of like hairless dog, but it acted like a dog, you know. Like a dog-fighting dog, but like we befriended it. They can be sweet. They can be assholes too if they're wild. I guess you could say the same thing about dogs, but I don't like thinking about dogs like that. It's the kind of jerky you can put between your lip and gum during a fight, and the smell of blood mixes with the taste of salt and sends you into blood rage that much faster. We'll be taking offers all week. Serious inquiries only. Offer weapon repair upgrades by Karis Jinsinluk. These are weird, like, I don't know if these are weird Krogan names or it's just been a while since I dealt with this many Krogan. Got a weapon that uses special parts and not worth paying for expensive repairs on? I've got custom microfabricator and several hundred years of experience getting old guns firing again. Maybe you need a chemical spine augmentation on the stock, or maybe an internal reskin of your barrel can help your firearm stop pulling to the right and give you the accuracy you remember. My microfiber uses polymer printing to form interlocking bricks that can adapt to any shape. Might not be pretty, but we'll get you shooting again. Bring your old guns and something to offer. Wanted ingredients for gingerbread cookies by Jer Olchi. I had these before I went into cryo and I can't stop thinking about them. Pretty sure I got the name right. They're either a sorry or human, and they don't taste like much at first. Just kind of sweet, but they burn in the back of your mouth after you swallow. I need more! I wrote down the recipe, but there's some stuff I can't get here. Ginger, I guess it's a plant. Nutmeg, not a nut, also a plant. Cloves, part of a hooved mammal. Cinnamon. The spelling of cinnamon there. Oh, God. I have no idea what this is. Maybe misspelling it. Think it's a shelled animal. I can get everything else. Offer upon delivery. Copy locked issue of Fornax 52. Ooh, I believe that's a grown-up magazine. So it's not. I get the mistake because it's cloven describes a certain type of animal. Clove is a part of a plant. Garlic clove, clove leaves, things like that. But I can see where like they would get cloven, and hoofed mixed up. Can you tell I grew up in a farm family? Alright, let's see. What am I... something over here, something up there. Oh, there's a... Okay. Go get that chest first. Unless we have a shop?
Just let me go out there with you.
You'd only get in my way. Ataraxia is no place for a rookie.
That's the so here's the thing. In the Mass Effect universe, there's we've heard other accents, right? But generally speaking, as far as the rest of the other races are concerned, like English is the way to go. And like the fucking English language is it's easier to learn than some languages, I would say, but also like fucking look at like cough, plow, and I don't know, but both of those have a GH in them and they make completely different noises. You know what I'm getting at.
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him so I don't have to deal with the customers.
Also, a lot of languages use intonation. Like, it's the same word, or the same pronunciation, but, like, stress, or intonation, or, like, aggressiveness change how you say it. So, like, the same word said like this versus the same word said like this mean different, like, are completely different things in some languages. So, especially in like the like Chinese and Japanese and those like Eastern hemisphere languages, there's a lot of them like that where the way you say it completely changes the meaning. And we do that a little bit with some things, but it's more about the whole sentence when we do it as opposed to a single word. So I can say like, come over here. Or I can say like, come over here! And it's completely different meaning, you know? But like for other languages, it's just a word changes the entire word itself, and then that changes the whole sentence. So I get why Krogan aren't the, you know, they're pretty literal. Not a lot of, how many Krogan poets or wordsmiths? There's a couple, but...
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
They are so smart.
We can be your attack dogs
They
again.
are so smart.
Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back. This is no different than the
SMRT.
rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by
Some of them
force.
are. Okier was a
Who's
genius.
stupid to think it would be any different here.
If you remember, we weren't supposed to get... In Mass Effect 2, you're not supposed to recruit Grunt. You're supposed to recruit Okier. He's supposed to be your team member. That's the one we were going to get. He just happened to, you know, die via, I believe, noxious gas. Or a chemical attack. And we happened to save his prized creation.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
What's that supposed to mean? I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
So 24 Turian guns. That could be like 3 ships, or 12 Turians, or 24. You gotta be more specific.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad.
You can't keep up with my ADHD brain.
Where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I actually, like, I just had a monthly review at work, a one-on-one, and that's one of the things that I keep getting called out on, because I keep getting called out on, like, talking over people when they're trying to explain things. But, like, my bosses don't like doing it because they're aware, like, as soon as somebody starts saying something, I extrapolate where they're going to get to, what I need to do, and like the fix and how to solve it. And like I have to wait for them to get through their 2.5-minute explanation when I've already solved the problem. The same thing happens with this. Like, if you know too much about something, it, like... You say something and then you anticipate what the most likely response is, and then cover that. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I'll ever be able to stop doing that, because my mouth is usually like 3 or 4 steps behind. The analytical part of my brain is 4 or 5 steps ahead. The conscious part, who knows what the fuck that's doing.
I should get moving.
Merchant, here we go. I have shit to sell.
Pathfinder, welcome. You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Can you turn the
Shut up, old
brightness down on your
Sorry
shelf?
about that. Don't mind him.
Ugh.
Credits are
Like,
credits, I say.
this is right up into my eyes. Credits are credits.
About time someone around here is friendly.
Not being friendly, though.
Just give him time. Prove you're one of the good ones.
Oh, he is being
Now,
friendly.
before he starts yelling again.
Okay, so let's see. There's a Krogan hammer, a Venom. That's it? That's all you have is a Krogan hammer and a Venom? Wow, you have shit to sell. Alright, have my Widow. Have my Venom. Have my Phalanx. Have my mods that are my shitty mods. I'll take that trade. All right. Thank you for giving me your money for my garbage. Oh, spare thermal clip 6. I'll take all that. Whoop. All right, let's see here. Was my current... Oh, did I not? Did I forget to turn on... Yeah, okay, I forgot to switch off of the trap quest. Okay. Now I know where I'm going. Excuse me. Oh, hello.
Best gear mods on that.
You seem pointy.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Oh!
Were you two... you know...
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day, she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
It's so fun getting to see, like, the romantic, emotional Krogan. Because you spend most of your time with the Krogan that you're in your party, you know? So, Rex, Grunt, Mass Effect 3 didn't have a Krogan member. Drac, the Krogan that you fight, you know? There was it Mass Effect 2? Yes, Mass Effect 2. You helped a Krogan who had fallen in love with an Asari, and you helped him confess his love via poetry. It's so fun getting to see, like, the not just bloodthirsty Krogan, because they're so out of the blue, it always surprises you.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Good luck with that. I'm not an asshole.
I could track
If
her down
I
for
happen
you,
to find
make sure
her-
she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
That's so sweet.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult.
Was your mother a Solarian?
Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, one of his parents was a Krogan. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. One of them could have been a... No, that wouldn't make sense either. They had to both be Krogan. So, I take it back. I'm getting my biology mixed up.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Who lived
Would have
through
been
it? It's only
pretty lonely.
660 years.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about...
Worm, did you see it?
Here, we don't have to fight so hard.
That's definitely... Oh, shit.
Overlords
Okay, that's
still think
definitely
they
the
have to
architect.
fight. Maybe it's just... in
Holy
their
fuck,
blood.
it came up. I didn't even see it at
Come
first.
around.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything you were saying. I was looking at the giant worm. There, yeah. Look at that fucking thing. That's the architect. Well, that has been like the big boss of every planet we've been to except for Havarl, so it makes sense. Alright, yes, I will find
get
your
going.
lost love, my friend. Building regulations. Remember, the building is like firing a shotgun into a pack of Varren. Adjust your safety first. We don't want to focus on the cons, so let's have a pro-versation about safety. Please wear helmets while building unless you really don't want to. Don't use the welding torches for tattoos unless you're sure it's something you want on your skin forever. Quit stealing supplies. We've got computers, we know you're doing it, and we'll shoot you. Only add guns to things the plans say should have guns on them. Don't fire your guns into the air in celebration unless you shout that you're going to do so beforehand. Thank you. You know, for Krogan, that's about as safe as you can get, I feel like. Oh no, Raina's having a friend over tomorrow and she's allergic to... Okay, so here's the thing. How allergic? Because Willow's best friend in the entire world has an allergy to dogs. We let Ollie run everywhere, you know, because it's his house. Why wouldn't we? Before she comes over, I wash Willow's bed sheets and comforter and all that kind of stuff. And we kind of spray things down. But, like, Jeff wife will try and, like, put him off in some room, but I refuse to, like, no, it's his house too. If someone's coming over with an allergy, that doesn't mean he should be shut away. That being said, she can tolerate him and his presence. Like, we just have to be aware for, like, are her eyes getting itchy, you know? You have to be aware of that kind of thing. There should be, like, you know, parents should send, like, an EpiPen or whatever over with. How allergic is it, you know? Because, like, Willow's best friend, yes, is allergic to dogs. But she can come over here just fine and, for the most part, be totally fine, no matter where Ollie is, even if she's petting him, as long as we're careful. She also has a peanut allergy, in which case we have to, like, fucking make sure, you know, everything's fucking covered. That's the way more dangerous one. Well, fuck it. This is a good test opportunity. See what she can put up with. She, they, whatever. Her. Yes. Okay. She. From Works Aaron, Warlord Mortar told me to upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training, so I'm going to be pouring a little fire on them to make sure you're not crying like a Volus with a busted suit as soon as I leave. Keep your IFFs up to date. I'm going to be firing off test rounds, and I don't want my little gun friends to mistake you for a cat. Also, taking requests. Anybody want cryo ammo in these? Maybe incendiary? Let me know if you want to shatter your enemies or just laugh while they roll around trying to put themselves out. Also, any kills the turrets get count as mine for the colony standards. I love that they keep track. From Core Ime, the Ragening. Imagine that you're a proud warrior fighting for your people at the height of the Rachni War. We're at peace with the Rachni, by the way. Humanity is allied with the Rachni Queen and the actual Rachni, not the songless. When the ancient spirits of Tuchanka awakened and spread across the galaxy, some are changed, gaining magical powers and a tie to... Oh my god, are they putting together a D&D group? Some of when the ancient spirits of Tuchanka are awakened and spread across the galaxy, some are changed, gaining magical powers and a tie to the homeworld through the blood of Kalros herself. While others become horrible monsters, can you conquer the beasts within and save the galaxy? Join us in Krat, the Ragening. Oh, it's so much better! It's LARPing! A live-action role-playing experience for Krogan who want to combine collaborative storytelling with light, non-lethal combat. All you need is any dice roller app, the Light Show Omni-Tool utility, dummy ammo for any gun you bring, and your own imagination. Meet friends and have fun in a supportive environment. Contact Poster for information on meetup times. See, this is what I mean. Like, the Krogan are just, like, bloodthirsty, violent, insane warriors that needed to be neutered to controlled. And then you have, like they're putting together a LARP group. Oh, I love it! I love it so much! Oh, that was... You know, like, everyone, like, the Mass Effect games, everyone's always like, oh, it's the combat, the story, the things. Some of the best parts are in the little, like, message dialogue things. Oh, I love that. That's gonna carry me through the fucking day. Oh, okay, let's go around this way, get that chest, and then, oh, I can't? Or can I? Coming through. Oh, wait.
Went out hunting worm the other day. Almost got me. If you head out worm hunting, let me know.
No, I've seen what that worm is. I've beaten 2 of them. I'm really not worried about it. Although I fought one. No, Eos is a more or less an arid desert planet, and Bold was a ice planet. I beat both of them. I can beat this one too. I'm not worried.
Yeah? You want to play the heavy for a criminal? Why come all this way? You could have been a pet back on Omega.
Shut up.
Okay. Don't know what's going on there, but sure. See, that's what I mean. Like, the people who made this game loved what they were doing. They wanted to make a really good game. All of the fucking decisions from up high are what ruined it. Like, the reason the camera and the running and everything is so weird, especially when you run. Like, look at the... This game was designed with an engine for first-person shooters, and then halfway through it, it was designed with I think the same engine roughly for first person or for the old games, and then halfway through the management, the publishers or whoever were like, no, you're gonna use this game engine instead. And it was I believe the Frostbite engine, which is only used for first person shooters. So they had to design a game, a third person game using a first person engine, and then build everything based off of that. So it was kind of doomed from the beginning, unfortunately. If I go through, where the hell... Okay, no, I go back this way. Is there a door or something? Like... Oh, this is a wall. Okay. That I cannot get around. Cool. That's fucking annoying. I can go around. Ah, yeah, that's not worth it. Fuck that. Don't know if Commander wants attention or to go out or not, maybe. That can be difficult. Ollie's actually usually pretty good about that, because if he just wants attention, he'll just sit in front of you. But then if you move, he's like... That's when he wants to go out. He just wants attention. He'll sit in front of you, and then if you give him attention, he just jumps up on you. Mostly, though, he just wants to be around you. Hence why he's just cuddled up in his recliner over there. Alright, seriously, where the fuck is this? You know, there should be a Krogan Pathfinder. Oh, wait. The Krogan, did they get their own arc? They had to have gotten their own arc, right? I don't think they did.
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
Okay, I've got to take this door down. That's got to be what I'm supposed to do. Yes!
You taste something different about the rim call? I think it's Aeneas water.
Aeneas water again, huh?
You just stick around, see how it plays out here. Pretty wild.
No promises.
They'll kill you from the tire if it's the right size.
Just scab.
Offer, Varen Jerky, updated. I've gotten some questions and I want to make it clear that yes, this is genuine Varen Jerky. Not textured proteins covered in salt so that you can't tell the difference. Not some garbage I came up with that kind of tastes the same. This is prime cut Varen, slow roasted Clixon style, and then marinated in Pyjack. You use Pyjacks for Pyji. It's ready to kick down the door to your mouth and charge in shotgun first to assault your taste buds. I've got a full crate and the best offer takes them. Cleaning services. Karis again, Karis. My custom microfabricator is great, but it's a stubborn beast, and every time I run a repair, I end up spitting extra pieces all over my workroom. You wouldn't think that would be a problem, but the bricks that fit together are tough little Vorka pellets. And they're sharp, too. I've had the worst pain of my life stepping on the damn things. It's Legos. He's got Legos everywhere. He's building guns with Legos, people. Need somebody to come in and sweep the workroom so I can walk around without punching holes in my feet. I feel like Krogan have tough enough feet that nothing should punch holes in them. Offering microfabrication for repair work on firearms or other small appliances in return. Offer Varen jerky. Updated. Of course it's cloned, you whiny bunch of Vorcha. I said it wasn't textured proteins. I never said it was original meat. It's built from a template of preserved tissue, though. You can ask a scientist. It's real Varen meat, even if it never hung on a bone itself. Oh, you know what, though? Like meat, like hanging from the bone, when you cook it on the bone, it, like, the meat cooks, the bone cooks, the marrow inside the bone cooks and expands, comes out through the pores in the bone, and soaks into the meat. Can you tell that I'm not a vegetarian? That's why bone-on chicken wings will always be better than boneless chicken wings. Now quit whining and make an offer. All right. I would love. I wish I could eat more vegetables. I love cooking. I've tried to eat vegetables. There's video proof of me trying to eat vegetables. And my body rejects them before they even get to my mouth. So it's going to be fun talking to my doctor tomorrow about my diet and why my cholesterol is high. Probably, I assume. Lovely shade of green you have. Wait, is this where I came? This is. This way.
Saw the worm bust straight through an old ship. Not a scratch.
Oh, more worms, huh?
Worm hunting. Let me know. I'll plan your funeral.
Blue Krogan are weird. So they've done studies, and there are certain people who, like, in the past, everyone's like, oh, you're just a picky eater. There's certain people who have, like, a psychological reaction to certain types of food that do actually cause them to, like, gag. It's been a few years since I read the study, but you can look it up. Like, there's certain people have, like, a physiological, psychological reaction. The same way that cats have a reaction to cucumbers, humans can have a reaction to certain types of food as well. That being said, for humans, it can be meat. You know, certain humans will just gag automatically at the sign of meat. Or, like, vegetables, they'll gag at the sign of, like, leafy greens or things like that. And there's varying degrees to it. Like, I can get one close, but, like, again, you know, if you go look at the Jeff Tries to Eat series on the YouTube channel, I can get some things into my mouth and some things close to my mouth before that kicks in. Dogs do the same thing, though, you know? It depends. Dogs are a more smell-oriented species. So, like, when they smell it, that's when it happens. Humans, like, it's more of a sight knowledge thing. Cats are, like, a sight thing. I don't know that cats, like... So they eat rodents, and rodents stink all the time, so... do you mean to say bougie? I want to make sure. Bushy sounds Australian. Bougie, which is B-O-U-G-I-E, is different. They sound very similar, and there's, you know, you can be spelled similar. They have very different meanings, though. Like, if you have a, like, oh, my dog's bushy. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Number 2 Vale. Ah, my dog's bushy. He only likes eating the giant spiders. Nope, that's still... I had the right, like, words, but the wrong accent. Gale. Fight dispersal. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, my dog, he's kind of bushy. He likes being out in the bush. You know, he'll go out and nope, I lost it. I had it at the beginning and I lost it. All right. Well, we have been going for a little over an hour. We got a little over an hour left before I have to stop and go clean. So I am going to take a short break because we are 7 meters from meeting the Krogan battle master of this place. Ah, Morta, there she is. Hold on. Shit. I shouldn't have moved over there. We will be right back. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I am going to go take a short break, get up and stretch, figure out what the fuck is going on with my shitty Australian accent. Yeah. Yeah, my Australian. Nope, can't do it. Be back. Not going to offend an entire nation. Oh, you want a country accent, huh? I don't know about country, but I can do a Savannah accent. Savannah accent is a very specific area, and it sounds like warm molasses coming out of your mouth. That's the one I can do real well. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out during that short break. I did spend some time on that thing, like, oh, should I double down on this? You know, should I be like, oh, you know, I can do this? And I'm hesitant to continue because if it hasn't already gotten there, at a certain point, it is going to get offensive. I used to, when I was younger, I used to be able to do a passable Cockney accent. I can't do that anymore. I can do a Liverpool. I can speak with a Liverpool accent. But the thing is, you know, people in Liverpool, you don't get many any examples of them being angry. You know, the Beatles never sang any songs, so it's difficult to get, like, you can't. It's hard to do it when there's like a fucking desert beast ripping you to shreds. You know, and like a New Zealand, you know, like it's number 212, tight spigot. How you doing there? You know, it's a little bit like a Australian, but the Australian one's a little different. And I can't quite do that. And the problem is, if I do any of them too long, it ends up turning into this JFK accent. Wow, that was terrible. That was shitty. That was bad. But mark my words, Lincoln. You and your friends are not getting into that party. Okay, enough. Enough. I need to stop. I'm going to offend just everybody. The point is, I used to be a delivery driver for a sandwich store, and the whole time, like when I was driving, all I would do is play with my voice, and every time I went to the door, I would do a different voice. The only way I made it fun. Yeah, no, it's I need to stop. So. All right. Hello, Morda. No, Brank? I'm here to speak to Morda.
You Revener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one.
So they didn't get
Welcome
an arc. Okay.
to New Tuchanka.
I don't know. Like, if you can do, there's like I know a lot of theater people who can do really good accents, you know, and they can talk like whatever they want. But like, it's one of those things. I love playing with my voice. You know, I grew up watching cartoons, and like, even when I was like 8 or 9, like I knew specific voice actors who were really good at accents and different noises and things like that. And it's something I've always wanted to do, but like, I've only gotten good at the impressions on an American level, which is can be fairly offensive. So it doesn't help that like even like I have a couple. I'm pretty good friends with a couple German people through various things, but they're like when they speak English, their accents it like disappears, so it's so hard to tell. I know my friend Chakti, when he speaks English, he just sounds like a Midwesterner. And another one, I don't know who taught her English, but they clearly had a UK accent because she just sounds like she's like Irish or from the UK. It's adorable. I love it. I love accents. I love the way different people talk. You know? Also, God, PB, you're so cute.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again. New galaxy, same crap.
I'd just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Speaking of which, some of the, like, some Krogan do have that. Like, she's speaking in a very specific way. They speak like that. Although, I feel like it's only the females. All of the Angara that we've met so far definitely have, to me, what sounds like a bit of an Australian accent. And if we find one, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you. Only regret. Watch. The Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
We have way more people than you. Alright, fine. I'll be cool. Goodbye.
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
That was more of an asshole thing that I meant to say, so. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Nakmor. Oh, of course she's fucking Nakmor. Leader of the Krogan colony, New Tuchanka, Nakmor. Because this, they all left the Milky Way before Rex and Erdnot basically took over. Like, Rex was on his way to making Erdnot the dominant clan on Tuchanka, but he wasn't there until Mass Effect 3. Nakmor were still pretty high up. Which makes sense that, like, oh, the one that was losing ground is the one that, like, took up all the ground and took over. We'll see. I mean, they're dealing with they're still dealing... These ones all still... They underwent gene therapy during the 600-year travel period. Like, while they were in stasis. They all underwent gene therapy. But they're presumably still dealing with the genophage. And as a female herself, like... That's got to hit her a lot harder, you know? Especially knowing how female Krogan were treated in the Milky Way at the height of the genophage. Like, they were fought over and treated as commodities, so... If she managed to, like, obtain power, she's going to do and say whatever she has to like, maintain that, and, like, do what she thinks is right, because, like... She's done being treated as a commodity, so. Nakmor Morda has recently seized even more definite power and declared herself Overlord. From this position, she's able to exercise control over all aspects of nascent colony and increase the chances of its survival. As a female, Morta's leadership and power are unique in Krogan society. Morta lived with the female clans in their camps on the Krogan homeworld. See, they were in camps. Tuchanka. A born leader, Morta rose to organize and coordinate many of those camps. Through sheer will and against all odds, she made them thrive as stable, self-sustaining, and comfortable places to live and raise children. Morta herself is infertile. Morta's intelligence and ambition is matched by her inherent ruthlessness. Over time, well, she's a Krogan. She rose in power and reputation and was able to challenge clan leader Nakmor Kronak with the right of authority. She easily bested him and became leader of Clan Nakmor. She then focused her ambitions to the betterment of the entire clan by joining the Andromeda Initiative. Now, I believe there was still Nakmor in the Milky Way as of Mass Effect 3, so they clearly didn't all go, but I understand where she's coming from. So we're supposed to meet who in the pit?
Morta's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah, maybe.
She was super clear about us paying. She said we'd pay.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Yes, let's. Social interactions updated. Hello again, everyone. It's time for a little carefrontation. It's great that you studied the courtship material, but implementation has been tougher than boiled vorcha. Our medics have noted that the nettles you all are gathering and giving to each other in bouquets are poisonous. The females have been patient so far by only breaking your bones, but let's not test that any further. I'm pleased that our lone fatality was the stupid little piejack who stood outside the middle of a thunderstorm holding a sonic amplifier over his head in an attempt to gain breeding. Oh, so it's not an actual piejack. Some stupid Krogan tried to pull a John Cusack. Our own warlord has seen the trouble we're all having, and we will now be taking part in what she says is an ancient Earth tradition that is going to cut through the garbage and sort this mating stuff out for everyone. Polish your suits and pull up your humps, males. Nakmor Morta dances next week, and the females will be sending out Oh, they're doing a Sadie Hawkins dance. That's cool. They don't mention memes anywhere in these games, so I'm assuming, but like they do mention like movies and like vid files. I'm guessing the video, you know, I saw the movie or something. Maybe you saw a clip. Community Krant, the Ragening, updated. Thanks to all who came to our recent event. Special thanks to the piejacks who thought they would show up with real ammo and scare the weaklings playing games. Real interesting to see how a group's social activity like Krant the Ragening attracts people who want to ruin others' fun, and also see how a group used to working with other people can come together as a team and stomp on some faces. Also, all of you who were part of the Dreams of the Lost Thresher event, you made me cry. Remember to sync your dice roller apps and see you soon. Notice social interactions updated. Females, though you have been trained not to do so, be honest in what you want. Males, grow a quad and communicate. Communication, that's what's important. Let us all remember those we lost at the Nakmor Morta dance. In a way, they are the true heroes. Oh, the Sadie Hawkins dance didn't go well. Okay. New Fathers community. Great meetup. I loved how my little head butter laughed when we took the hills at full speed, and hearing him sing along during story time was amazing. Thanks to whoever brought the VI that did the diaper change and scale chafe check tutorial. And also to whoever... Oh, it's a dad group! It's a Facebook dad group. It's cute. I mean, I never did one of those. I feel like part of that is just figuring that shit out as you go. But I understand people who need support on that. It's definitely tough. The way all their little eyes lit up when those things blew was fantastic. Same time next week. Okay.
Vorka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time,
Lover's quarrel?
I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other.
Send him
I
out to
can
fight the
see
worm.
ancient building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
So give them an enemy? That's not gonna actually solve it. That's a temporary fix.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly.
Oh, I
Help
thought it
them
was gonna be a
perform the
wedding,
and we
but
can hold this colony together.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
alright, I don't want, like, Krogans on the warpath in general, so...
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
Oh!
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Oh, I am in. Like... Krogan violence can be a problem. But also, like, when it's oriented towards something and in the name of a better thing, oh, it's so beautiful to watch. They're like big, chonky ballerinas of violence.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wilds to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Oh, that is going to be fun. What kind of fiend are you looking for? I think the biggest thing we found is an IROC. Belle, hello. Are you a bartender or...
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
Don't blame you. I'm very glad you don't want me to drink it. But I'll ask.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Spend too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
No.
Typical.
Maybe.
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol, like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself, strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
True. I was going to say.
Stock up.
I know what Drax bring into movie night.
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
Ooh.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
What would he eat? I know, like, Krogan can, you know, they have a, redundant nervous system with, like, double organs of everything. And they can survive in space without masks and stuff. But, like, 50 years, he had to have eaten something.
What's it like living out here?
Then again, I found a pie
It's no
jack and a
paradise, but
hamster,
it's
so...
easier than Tuchanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart.
It's not
Hitching a
dead, though.
ride
We
on the
found that
Nexus
out.
was a chance to start over.
We found those beautiful
But
gardens
you
in the
left
water.
Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
Now, knowing what we know about the genophage and how it was dispersed from that tower on Tuchanka, like, it had to be updated every now and then. Morden wasn't part of the original team who created the genophage, but he is part of the team who updated and perfected it. Without it here, theoretically, like, it would just die off on its own, right? I think, right?
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Of course, we're not going to get an Andromeda sequel, so we'll never find out for sure. I mean, from what I can tell, based on the few trailers they've released and the few teasers, the next Mass Effect game is going to take the effects of this game into account somehow. I don't know how, but like the original like teaser trailer starts with an image of the Andromeda galaxy, and then it goes back through the debris fields of the Mass Effect relays and everything. Presumably, they're not going to write this whole game off, from what I can tell. I just don't know how they'll, continue it while still being in the Milky Way.
Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's Earth not bother you. We can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
Wait, is Drac Nakmor? Drac is Nakmor, isn't he? He's not Erdnot. Or... I mean, I have no... Hey, Drac, believe me, I don't have any problems against Erdnot.
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. And then it seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
It has a certain charm. It could use... Well, I would say it could use a lady's touch. It could use a woman's touch, but also there's a woman in charge, or I guess technically female. Or... wow, why can't I think of Krogan? I don't think Krogan females are referred to as women. So, could use a female's touch, but again, a female's in charge. I'm getting way too in the weeds on gender shit here.
It's... rustic?
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
There's a lot of prefab materials here, and shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
The plants here, where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Vorn and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New Tuchanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
I bet. It's still weird to think about Krogan eating vegetables. But...
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now,
like what, 300 years old?
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus, after the mutiny.
Just like that?
So a couple
Leave the Nexus
years?
Start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
And yet you chose Eladin. I feel like the volcano would have been better.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright. And...
Think we'll
Aye.
have to go back to Ania?
No. The deal was for 500 gallons, no more. With our physiology, it should last us for at least the next decade.
500 gallons. See, that's the thing I'm saying. Like, Krogan can, like, they have that redundant, like, nervous biological system. Like, 500 gallons for an entire colony. So, at least a couple hundred. 500 gallons lasts 10 years. I mean, goddamn, no wonder they live as long as the Asari, if not longer. How the fuck do I get down? Where's the down elevator? Up there, okay. Oh, hello. Fluorite, I'll take that. Well, the Nexus. Nope, no one heard me.
Ran into some of those scavengers on patrol.
That's where your gas came from.
Don't tell anyone a human
Language.
gave me this.
Gash is a naughty word.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
Okay, wait a minute. Can I go through here? Oh, this is just how I get down here. Okay.
Another leak? Damn Exxon scraps won't hold together for more than a week. And look.
Haven't had a drop of water in 3 days. Bet I could go another 2.
See? Oh, they do have plants growing, huh? Hello, Park.
If Thorn was here, you must be the Pathfinder.
That's me.
There's no... What's snow? It's a desert planet. Hold on a second. Be right back. All right. Oh, no, you know what? You're not wrong. Certain places on this planet, when I've gone from, like, a menu or a dark area to a light area, like, whiteouts everything. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's, like, a game glitch or what, but definitely there's no snow.
What do you do at the colony?
Botany. Sort of. I'm Vorn's apprentice. He's the real genius with plants.
Know anything about those crazy plants out on the dunes?
The red ones? Well, there used to be a lot more of them.
What do you mean?
You see all those red banners outside? The red paint on the walls? Yeah? The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use. Pretty to look at, though.
Oh, so it's like a chrysanthemum. Right? Chrysanthemum? Or... what's the red Christmas plant? I should know it. It was my grandma's favorite plant.
How's research going?
Slowly. We're fine on Eladon, but plants aren't. They need a better defense against the elements. I want to experiment by crossing vegetation with the native animal life on Eladon.
I mean, that is interesting. That, like, we have seen a ton of... we've seen some trees and a ton of mushrooms, so...
From what I've seen of the wildlife, those will be some exciting plants.
Now I just need to convince Warren. He thinks it's too dangerous.
Yeah, they
I
could
guess
eat
there's
everyone.
a chance of breeding carnivorous plants like the ones back home, but it's worth the risk.
Can you eat the carnivorous plants?
I'll leave you to your work.
Like, if you can kill it before it kills you, that's still food. Plant or not. That's how almonds work. Was it like raw almonds? Like they have a ton of arsenic in them? Was that hopeful father?
You're setting yourself.
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong Nakmor offspring. Am I right?
Oh, wait. If she's not in the mood and he is, I am not getting involved in this. That's a whole kind of like different people have different things. Some people are more in the mood at night. Some people are more in the mood in the morning. You're an entirely different species. I can only speak from human experience. We're gonna go, yeah, no, respect her choice. I assume, like, emotions and things.
Have you tried having
that
kids
matters.
before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try?
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
Yeah, no, you have to respect her choice. Always.
You need to listen to her on this one. Maybe back off a little.
Don't you want a few little ones running around?
You know I do, but I'm not setting myself up for heartbreak. I'll consider it when the cure is actually a cure.
Just enjoy yourselves and don't put pressure on it, I guess. Or, like, don't put pressure on her. That's a whole fucking thing. Nope.
You know, I got that Audi myself. Knocked it out, shackled it, and shoved it in my shuttle. Gotta say, trying to pilot with that thing growling behind you.
Why can't I scan this? There we go.
Team Rincall, make a bet on Rincall. Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps.
Exactly.
But it's kicking your human ass. Yeah, ha! No thresher maws on Earth to practice on.
I do okay.
I'd like to see it.
I'm sorry.
Next time we go out looking for fiends, we'll take you.
Ryder may not have done it, but I took on the Queen Thresher Maw. So, shut your traps.
Fiends? Yeah, they're tough. How about we find an architect, throw that in the mix?
Now we're talking. Might kill us, but that sounds fun. You're okay, Nexus.
Hell yeah. You guys are gonna help me kill the architect, right? Or not kill it, because every time we beat one, we just send it into space, like in a orbiting pattern, or like a reboot or something. I don't know what they do exactly.
You see that worm? No one can land a scratch on it.
Notice social interactions. All right, everyone. Most of you are used to either gender-segregated camps back on Tuchanka, or mostly male mercenary work off-world. But now we're all together, and it's time for us to make the most of this opportunity. Ugh. With females sending breeding requests and males asking many questions about fertility, We've had some good dialogue so far, and in most cases, everyone has already recovered from their injuries. To that end, we've added some mandatory cultural education. Blasto 6. Blasto! I hate Blasto. Blasto can fucking suck it. He's a diva. Blasto 6, partners in crime. Notice Blasto and Blasto's partner's sister agreeing to engage in mating rituals. Blasto's partner does not attempt to assert authority over his sister or shoot Blasto for mating with his sister without permission. Wait. Blasto and Blasto's partner's sister. So Blasto mates with his partner's sister. Partner does not attempt to assert authority over his sister or shoot Blasto. Okay, that makes sense. Fleet and Flotilla. Oh my god, Fleet and Flotilla! Oh, now I miss Garrus and Tali. Bellicus and Chalet are good models for behavior of a couple that is interested in courting despite cultural differences. Do not sing, though. Nobody sings while mating. I guess that depends on what your definition of singing is. It's like, there are cultures on Earth that, like, crazy-ass random noises to them are singing, so... Who knows what can be called what in the throes of passion? That's just a thing they do in vids sometimes. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, no, you're right. Yes, don't believe what you see on productions. Can't hardly wait. Oh my god. Can't hardly wait. Are you kidding? Okay, they definitely stole that from humans. Now, I know some of you got offended by having a young Krogan court a human female, but since the vid is literally about a Krogan male trying to learn appropriate courtship behavior, you are all going to shut up and watch it. Also, Vega Bull Jr. does a great job as the human female... Wait, Vega Bull Jr. That's a reference, right? What? And he should be made an honorary Krogan. That's a straight up reference. What is that? Oh, I can't think of it. Asari Confessions 26, True Blue. Couldn't hurt. I mean, sorry, so yes. You'll breed, but it won't be a Krogan. After that, we recommend you try some edutainment in the form of one of the dating sim vids available at any kiosk. I can't think of a few better ways. I can think of few better ways for all of us to learn about romance than by playing an interactive game on the subject. Vega Bull Jr. What is that? That's a reference to something. Why the fuck is airplane mode on? What the fuck? Oh, Freddie Prinze, duh, because it can't hardly wait. Duh, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. I'm an idiot. Turret upgrades. Did you all see how my new turret blew up an entire Ket gunship? I mean, yes, I'm pretty sure you saw it, because apparently the explosion damaged the optic nerves of some males who weren't wearing safety goggles. Males, the goggles are your friends. Trust the goggles. I'm off to Apex training, but I've left the codes, and you can contact me for help if they're killing everything too fast and making the rest of you piejacks look bad. You're all the best Krant a female could ask for. Oh, that's awesome that it was a female that was in charge of the defenses and who's laying down the law. That's so cool. Let's show this galaxy what we can do. Also, Keep those IFFs up to date. I installed a behavior algorithm where the turret actually gets happy when it kills things. Like Blood Rage, but for a turret. And I'm pretty sure it works as intended. But you never know. Have fun. Yeah, no, it's Freddie Prinze Jr. I knew it was something. The junior is what ticked me off. I was like, okay, it's something junior. What is this? You know what I was getting mixed up with? It was, where is it? Oh, Grant Hardly Wait. It was Vega Bull Jr. I was thinking, Cuba Harding Jr. I don't know why, but that's what I was thinking. It was like, he's not in that movie, so it doesn't make sense. What is it? But yes, Freddie Prinze Jr. makes sense. Okay. New fathers from Cormier Rin. Any other males who have kids interested in getting together? Now that we're supposed to raise them along with the females instead of just visiting, I have a lot of questions. Let's get together with the little ones and figure out how to do this. And maybe let's keep it safe. No explosive rounds, okay? Contact poster for information on meetup times. They're trying so hard. It's so cute. I love it. And they're like doing it's such a very clear adaptation of like things that humans would be aware of. Like I guess it makes sense. So like Krogan have a very volatile culture. Asari can mate with anyone. Solarians only mate generally with other Solarians because their timeline or their lifetime is so short. Nobody fucking goes to the, what are the fucking toothy ones? The other ones. Elcor lived for who knows how long, but I mean, like, God, trying to talk to them on a date. Who knows? You know?
Ravenor Brank.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morta I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Urdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor, too.
Some. Nakmor
okay,
sucks.
Got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morta's after the drive core.
That's Remnant. No way she can use it.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With the drive core as a power source. Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morta gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Thanks, Break.
Fuck. Okay, well. Go to the derelict remnant ship. So, we don't want Morta to have the, drive core. Okay. Find a wild fiend, tame the desert, head to the outpost. Oh, that's a lot. Ah, shit. Okay, so we have inserted ourselves into a power struggle. Morta wants the drive core to make a bomb to presumably fight against the Nexus. We don't want that, but she is the current ruler of this outpost. So we like want to make peace.
I hate bombs. Shit.
Yeah, I hate bombs too.
That's a sure winner by now.
What is this? Is this just... Oh, I can't go down there. How do I go down there? I kind of want to know how to go down there. Because it looks like a fighting pit. And I kind of want to get my fight on. Okay, so... Ooh. That's tough. Let's get back up.
Some of this Nexus trash out of here.
Oh, we're trash, huh? Okay, fine. Not doing anything to make me want to keep you in power, just so you know.
If you head out worm hunting, let me know. I'll put.
Yeah, it's worm hunting, I know. Okay. So it all comes down to the derelict. Let's see. All right, you know what? I have to do some thinking here because, like, Morta wants the... Oh, okay, wait. Let's see here. So... Let ya... So there's no... right now, there's no difference between going to the derelict and giving the remnant core to Morta or to anybody else. So I think that's what we need to do next. And then maybe we can give it to Morta, and maybe she can use it to, like, power the... Like, if we can convince her, power the outpost. Or we give it to somebody else and they take control. Oh, that's tough. Rider Worm! Oh. Yes, fun is being had. That being said, though, it is time... I am so sorry that you just joined in right now. Sean, RK Laser. Sorry. Let's see. Sean... I'm gonna go Sean R. Kaiser. Sorry, I have to just come up with nicknames because I can't remember anything. Yes, we've talked to Morta, we've talked to everybody else. The key seems to be the remnant ship and getting the power core. What we do with it after that point is the question. That being said, it is time to end stream today. I'm so sorry you just joined in. I apologize. I do plan on streaming more of this tomorrow during the daytime. Tonight we are going to be doing more Grounded with my good buddy Enigma. I think we are headed to the Black Ant Lab. And then, yeah, tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to do more of this. And then in the evening, some more Jedi Fallen Order. But... I have to, like, I set aside today to, like, clean out the garage, do some serious-ass springtime cleaning. And if I push it off anymore, I pushed it off already by an hour. And if I push it off anymore, I'm not going to get anything done. Sean Kieser. Oh, okay, so Kieser. Austrian name, so hard for... No worries. No, I appreciate you not being offended by me trying to do it. You know? That's the problem with chat, is that, like, names come in and you just have to read it. It sucks. Thank you. No, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We will pick this up tomorrow. And then, again, like I said, we are going to be doing more... Grounded tonight, and I believe, unless Enigma still wants to work on his basketball court, I don't know why he would, but he is really enjoying building his basketball court. Where you're going to be hitting up the Black Ant Lab. And then after that, we just have to defeat the Broodmother, and we're done with Grounded, people. Which is going to be sad. I'm going to be sad about that. But I guess we also still have, Sons of the Forest going on too, so... yes, we're going to call it here. Okay, let me... Sean Keyser, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope I'm still doing that right. Rainbow, everybody else, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, point of historical fact, Kaiser, but due to lazy immigration officer or deliberate attempts to hide and do World War II, name got changed to Geezer. Actually, so near miss. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, history's full of fun, weird, crazy shit like that, where like some random bureaucrat is just like, meh, whatever, stamp, go. Be on your way. Blah, blah, blah. You know, just whatever. Like, I'm not going to try and learn whatever your actual name is. I'm going to write down what I think it is, and that's what you are now. Deal with it. America. The land of... I don't know how to end that. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If you all had fun, please check me out on YouTube at Jeff Ray Gaming. The link for it is right here. All the streams get archived over there, so if you ever miss anything, you can go check it out. I always edit the streams to cut out like the little bullshit bits and adjust the volume and everything, and upload them, because I stream in 720, but I record in like full like HD, so you get a little bit better quality over there. And like I said, I cut out all the random bits, so you can go over there, check out all the streams. There's also a bunch of games that I've never streamed. I've only recorded and uploaded to YouTube because I got my start recording for YouTube. I got my start recording using the PS4 like native recording shit and Windows Movie Maker. So the early stuff is not great quality, but it's there and it's fun. So go check it out. And also, subs are free over there, you know? Like, follows are free here, subs are free here. I never ask people for money. You know, my thing is like, follow if you want, whatever. If you feel like subbing or donating, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. Everything goes back into the channel. But really, I just want everybody to have fun. That's what we're here for, because God knows I'm not here to try and make a business out of this. I am just here to have fun and talk to cool people. So go check that out. Later on tonight, we will be hopefully streaming more of Grounded with Enigma 9011, my good buddy. I think I might be on, I don't know if I'm spoiling things, I might be on his podcast this weekend. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. But tomorrow we'll be doing more of this, more of Andromeda during the daytime, and then at night I'm going to try and do more Jedi Fallen Order, because one, the new Survivor's coming out real quick, and also I have a vacation coming up next month where I'm not going to get to stream anything for like a week or so, so trying to jam in as much as I can without burning myself out. Speaking of, it sounds like the podcast will be about burnout, so make sure you check all that out. Yeah, I am gonna go haul 6 months worth of stuff out of my garage into the driveway, sweep it out, airbrush it out, sweep it out, put it all back in. I'm gonna be basically inhaling dirt for the next 3 or 4 hours while I clean. Can't wait. So thank you all for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun. Have a great Thursday if I don't catch you later, and I will catch you on the flip-flop.